4 Americans over the age of 35 experience some form of memory loss or cognitive deterioration as a result of regular aging. In the past, this has been a common unfortunate side effect of the human aging process, but not anymore. With the advances of today, researchers at Auditory Therapeutics Research Institute have discovered a revolutionary new way to unlock true memory and clean out the brain. It's called AMS, or Audio Transcranial Magnetic Stimulation Therapy. Here's how it works. Most people experience memory. We make new ones each day, so many in fact, that at night we sleep and dream in order to process it all. Unfortunately, with the troubles of daily life, these memories can get jumbled up, causing discomfort, confusion, and neural scrambling. We forget faces, facts, family, and occasionally, ourselves. That's where AMS therapy comes in. AMS therapy uses revolutionary sound wave technology to unscramble your thoughts while you sleep, allowing you to experience the miracle of the pure mind. It's easy to use. Just insert the disc into the player, put the ears over your ears before bed, hit play, and relax. It's that simple. Please be advised, if the resulting memory is not something you initially recognize, stop. Do not panic. Your thoughts have been rewritten to better suit your needs. AMS therapy is great for grandparents. Visual Recollection Test 83. Subject name. Treatment time, 5 weeks. Welcome to your first session. We're delighted that you've decided to participate in today's trial. Let's begin. You will be shown a rapid series of images containing various human faces, animals, and household objects. Your task is to observe the images closely and in great detail. You will hear an auditory cue. The cue will be played at the beginning and end of every section. Please note, if at any point the cue is not what you expect it to be, or simply does not play, stop. Turn off your screen. Close your eyes. Do not listen to any further instructions. These are auditory hallucinations. Ready? We will begin part 1 in 3, 2, 1. Well done. Part 1 completed. Now on to part 2. Have an associate position you inside the machine. Once again, you will hear an auditory cue. Each time you hear it, you will have 10 seconds to remember the corresponding face from part 1 and maintain that image in your head. Try to be as accurate and detailed as you can. Ready? We will begin part 2 in 3, 2. Well done. Thanks for participating. We thank you for participating in today's trial. Before you go, we encourage you to take some time to go over your test results. And please keep in mind, the following images are recreations of the ones you were shown in the first section. They are only as clear and accurate as your mind. Results. Looks like this person does not have a very clear and accurate mind.
Holy shit! Some sort of sleep memory retention therapy using magnets to stimulate and manipulate the anatomy and processes of the brain that either had malevolent intentions from the beginning or has begun to show unnerving and possibly dangerous psychological side effects. Also, when they said it was great for grandparents, to rewrite their minds to better suit our needs? What the actual fuck does that mean? Is this some sort of Lovecraftian mind control equivalent to a dirty old folks home that steals their medicine and, well, I'm not gonna say innocence or virginity, but you know what I'm getting at. The machine in the trial seems to be some sort of prototype, as suggested by the definition of the word trial itself. This means that this product was in development at the time. Whether or not they fixed these horrific kinks in memory is still unknown, but I like to think they just said fuck it. Speaking of horrific kinks, my lawyer has advised me not to finish this joke. One thing that stands out is that in the second test, there was no auditory cue as suggested previously. This means, as the test states, that the experiment may have gone awry, and whatever subject that this was tested on could have possibly listened to the auditory hallucinations, causing these memory distortions in the images and possibly other severe psychological side effects. It's impossible to know whether or not the individual in the test did or did not listen to the hallucinations due to the blackout. But whatever the case, I'm fairly sure these weren't the images shown in Test 1. Unless my memory is affected. Nope, just rewind the tape. I'm special and this only affects stupid bald monkeys with head meatballs. In summation, get fucked! Now, we know that this machine is supposed to rewrite memories, not just preserve them. While this could be thought of as just a coincidence, it could only be thought of that way by an idiot. As someone relatively versed in the fields of brainwashing, mind control, and cognito hazards, it's a lot more difficult to alter memories than you think, which is likely why whichever dingus designed this piece of crap came out with demonic AI faces rather than the ability to fully manipulate someone's consciousness. By the way, just a production note, these nightmare images seem to be AI generated. People using AI generation for analog horror has become a mainstay in the genre, and it's interesting because a genre centered on old technology is entirely dependent on new technology. It is made on, with, and distributed by new mediums and methods. I don't know why I'm talking about this. I wanted to. These look to me like clear and purposeful steps in understanding how to affect and control the human brain. Sloppy steps, but purposeful ones. Honestly, I feel as this has the grubby human fingerprints of an evil corporation looking to put product placements for Trojan condoms in my sexy dreams. And I am not about to have to click skip ad in my own damn head or buy a Dreams Plush membership, so I'm gonna give a head start to whatever shadow government company this really is to cut that shit out before I get annoyed. While this does seem to be human-run on the surface, there are some parts of this story that make me question that. For example, some of the language used. It seems from the language in the ad that there were some translation errors, which is unlikely if they have this many resources. If they can afford an MRI machine, they can afford more than Google Translate. Or maybe this thing just reads about humans and doesn't understand them, meaning they aren't one. While humans definitely are the worker bee in this capacity, it's also possible something more is pulling the strings at a higher level, manipulating execs to make the right decisions with profit as a motivator. Think about it. What human would say, most people experience memory? No human would. All humans experience memories. That's some otherworldly entity that only knows about humans from what they taste like and watching 50 First Dates with the titular Adam Sandler. Of course, I'm anomalous, so when you have a hammer, everything looks like a nail. I could be wrong. Maybe you guys did this on your own. Wait a minute. Not human. Unknowably powerful. Adam Sandler? Oh my god. It can't be! If you like this video, you should like, comment, and subscribe with all notifications enabled, or I'll strap a headset to your brain and make all your memories of that one video of a fat monkey. Shout out the inner circle. Love y'all.
Che, bicho brabo.